Sagittarius, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower weekly reading here. It's going from the 29th to the 5th of April. Have you seen what's going on with the energies at the moment? This spiritual awakening is happening all over the place. There's turnarounds happening across the world at the moment, and it's very small at the moment, but it's like a tsunami. It's like the water pulls out and there's only a trickle of water around. You think, oh, it's very strange. But then the energy really starts kicking in. And that's what seems to be happening here in this week's readings. We've got into activating the plan for the future. And now that you're activating, it's a case of cultivating your future. That's what it seems to be, the overall energies about that. If you want to learn a lot more about energies, chakras, auras, earth energies, prana energy, all of that sort of thing, you can find that on Cymatic TV, linked at the bottom of the linked in the description below. That's our sister channel, all about energy. But in the meantime, let's just see what's going on with you for this weekly reading. You've got the overall energies here. You've got the karmic message for your relationship side, karmic message for your financial side, influence from the universe, influence from the past self, future self, and the general outcome. Okay, hope you have a lovely reading. Okay. Temperance, patience. Probably not one of your strong points, actually. I've got to say the overall energies has been very encouraging to most signs about getting on and doing, basically. And here, I think the overall energies here is sort of saying, be patient, not only with yourself, but be patient with the seeds of your own happiness that you are planting. You know, if it hasn't shown shoots of your own happiness yet, are you going to dig up the ground to see whether those seeds have germinated, or are you going to allow it time to happen? And I think this is where it's almost like it's a proof, and this is where you've got to nurture things. It's a proof of your faith or conviction of your place in regards to the energies that are around you, and being patient about its growth. Because energy is giving to you. It will be always giving to you. But you've just got to be slightly patient about it. And just sort of saying, I think the energies are sort of helping you out in a way by sort of saying, don't go quicker than the music. Okay? On your relationship side, on your karmic message, you've got to realize that something is dead, done, and dusted with. We've talked about this in the past. I don't want to keep repeating it. I wish you could just, realize it. And this seems to be this week here. If you want to nurture your happiness, and this is not a painful card at all. There's no emotions attached to this. This person is dead. They're not feeling a thing. You can go and stab them as much as you want with many swords, but you're never going to be in a place where you're actually going to create any more pain in that situation. You've just got to realize that it's run its course. Something has come to an end. And I think that's what you've got to understand within you. And the universe here is offering you the 5 of Pentacles. I think they're offering you more than anything else, the blessing of the 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles is sometimes we need to go out of ourselves to find ourselves. Like before, when we were younger, I don't think it's more the case for the youth of today, but it used to be a big thing where everyone used to go traveling to find themselves. And in order to find yourself, you've got to go out there and get stuck out in the cold. And I think the universe here is sort of saying, realize that something's dead, done, and dusted with, and you will come in from the cold. You know, I've got that Bob Marley song playing in my head now, coming in from the cold. Coming in from the cold, because you're coming in. Yeah, and I think the universe is really helping you to come in from the cold, basically. You know, where you can rekindle your pleasure and your passions around a lovely fire with everybody that is around you. Yeah, you've been off wandering. There's no doubt about it. And I think this is coming to an end, this wandering thing. Certainly with that patience and that card, that temperance card, it could be a case of that, there is patience. You don't have to be patient anymore. But I think you've been very curious about yourself, curious about your emotions, curious about your relationship. Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Am I going to find someone or not find someone? You've been exploring multitudes of avenues in order to get that. What you haven't explored by the sounds of it is what you want. And by living what you want, and I know it's not easy. It's not, you can't just kind of, oh, I want that, therefore I'm going to get it. It's not quite how it works. It's got to be filtered into every aspect of your being and everything you do in order to get the results. And this is being enthusiastic about the little things in life so the big things can actually just come into place. And in the future, I think there's a real realization. I'm going to be very interested to see what comes on the general outcome at the top of here, because feeding your future is the Knight of Pentacles. And this is all about planting seeds. The Knight is going off on the Knight of Pentacles. All Knights are going off on a mission. And this Knight here is going off on a mission, but he's not actually going anywhere. He's actually planting it in their life. This is you planting those seeds within you. And this is what I was talking about. Finding that happiness within you is really, really important. And, you know, how it ticks for you. And you will be pleasantly surprised, I think, because of the outcome. And it will encourage you to do even more of that because the outcome is going to be so good for you. Now, that card definitely wants to come out with it. Was it that one or that one? There's 3 cards. I'm picking all 3 cards now. Blimey, you're getting a real bumper pack here. The general outcome, because it's seems to be a major transition from within you, you get the Page of Swords, you get the 10 of Pentacles, and you get the Page of Cups. Now, obviously, that 10 of Wands, I said 10 of Swords, didn't I? I meant the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is that. So this is where, you know, because something's dead, done and dusted with, you may realise that you've actually been carrying something. You've been carrying things too much in regards to everything that is around you. And these 2 pages here is learning to be a knight. That's what pages do. And what you're doing is you're playing with the impossible, sort of saying, ultimately, this is what I want. And then the Page of Swords is converting those little ideas of what you would have picked up when your curious excursion around you, converting those ideas into reality. That's what's going on here. And I think in the future, not this week, but the following week or the following few weeks after that, you're actually starting to see that certain things, there's a lot more things that are possible that seemed impossible in the past. On your financial side, you get the 7 of Pentacles. On your job, business and projects here, this is what we're talking about, or just your finances here, you're learning to nurture it. You're learning, this is where you've got to have patience with yourself. You're learning to nurture a direction in life which brings you satisfaction in multitudes of different areas. And it's not just financially, it's also satisfaction of the soul and fulfillment in what you're doing. Satisfaction in spiritual satisfaction, energetical satisfaction in what you're doing and engaging in life in a very physical way. And the universe is sort of saying here, if you are patient about it all and you start nurturing your future, the universe is sort of saying you can manifest what you so desire. You can quite literally manifest what you want. The magician has all elements on the table there. Has a sword, a pentacle, a cup, and a wand. And then, he's combining those energies together with the infinity sign above his head, with that wand, or with that sort of intention. That's why it's a white stick. It's intention, a clean intention in your life. And that's what you've got to nurture. You've got to nurture that clean intention of what you so desire to achieve within your life. And I think you're going to come very, very close to exactly what you so desire. In the past, you've been the King of Cups. I almost feel like you've been a little bit too passive in accordance of going after your dreams. You haven't really been really, really pushing it. You've been very comfortable in the way in which you do it, very passive. I'm not saying you haven't been getting success, but I think you could get a lot more, by being a little bit more sort of feisty, a little bit more sort of you. And I don't think you really have been you in the past. In the future here, because you're nurturing something, there is travel, and this could be travel on a mental way, this could be travel on a physical sense. But in the future, you're planning for the next stage up because you're nurturing an opportunity which you appear to be pulling into your life. And as you pull it into your life, this is going to allow you to open up longer term plans and ideals or ambitions, and convert them into reality. And it's a choice of, what do I do first? I think that's what it comes out of this. Yeah, look at that. You get the Three of Wands. This is the Two of Wands is just behind them. And it's a case of taking that one wand and going on that journey. It's the same thing with here. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, but he's leaning on one wand. It's a similar sort of thing here. He's got that sort of wand of anticipation. And with this sort of Three of Wands here, you've got this journey to go on. But it is going to need planning. And you've got to a certain stage now, and you need to take it to the next level. And that next level does need an application of the plan or the desires that you so wish to live or see within your life. Okay? Let's just do a bit of clarification with the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for being here, Sagittarius. Hope you get the best out of these readings. Thank you very much for showing any sort of appreciation through YouTube, in any which way that is. Like, sharing, commenting, donating, whichever way it is. It's absolutely beautiful. I thank you very much. I may even see you over on Somatic TV, our sister channel. But let's just see what's going on with the clarifications. Temperance with the Queen of Cups. As I said, I think the overall energy is not allowing you to just disperse willy-nilly into different directions here, because it could well be wasted energies. And I think here it's learning, it's helping you to concentrate on the quality engagement with life in regards to emotions and so forth, rather than the quantity. And I think this is something that is really coming home to roost within your life. What is this Ten of Swords all about? Emperor. I think maybe you've tried too hard to make relationships work. And this could be family, friends, community. You're trying to be what other people wish you to be. That's the feeling I get from it. And I think that's dead, done and dusted with. I think you're taking back the power of your life. And I think the universe is helping you to do this in order to bring you in from the cold, because you've been curious enough about your own evolution, emotional evolution. And yeah, there's a massive offering for you. Now we've got two knights down there. This is you taking your power back. And the universe is helping you with this in a beautiful gift, in the way of, I think the Page of Cups, of a gift of realizing that the impossible can become possible. And I think it's a real blessing, this sensation of being shut out in the cold. I don't like shut out in the cold. More like going off and finding yourself. And it creates for a lot of offerings for you. None of this is very progressive. Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups here on the past. I think with your curiosity of exploring the hidden sides of you and your connection with the world or the universe that is around you, is helping you to realize that actually you have a great deal of beautiful energies and emotions and beautiful aspects of life to offer any relationship that you may well be in. And this is where it's converting the ideas into reality is going to help you enormously. And you are going to convert something into reality here. And this is your future self. Future self is a crowning glory of you understanding you. And when you understand you, that's when you can really plant the seeds for your happiness going forward in your future. It's a whole new way of being. And I seriously think it's because you're stopping You stop being what other people wish you to be. And you finally just sort of say, no, I'm going to be me now. Seemed impossible in the past, but now it's very, very possible. And that's where you come in from the cold. So we get the Five of Pentacles again. This is on this is on a relationship side, so it's not financial here. It's more sort of like, you're coming in from that. And I think the ultimate goal is that Page of Cups. I think that's what's going to drive your curiosity of the past into converting what seemed impossible into what is going to be possible, because you're being you and just sort of saying, no, I'm not going to put up with that anymore. I think there's a degree of that. You don't have to be violent about anything. I just think it's you knowing you, and that's what your crowning glory is. Nurturing your success, nurturing your ultimate success, I think here more than anything else. Recognition, enlightenment, having the light shine on you, winning or winning that new job or getting that promotion or starting that business and showing signs of success within that business or your projects, whatever it is because you're nurturing your success. This is what this week is all about, is converting the patience into action, I think, more than anything else. That's where your success is going to come from. That is for you. It's for you. It's a gift for you, Sagittarius. It's a gift for you. And that happiness is because you are manifesting it. I think you are nurturing it. Therefore, you are manifesting, the ultimate job or the most fulfilling job that you're going to be getting in the going future. In a multitude of sense. Look at that. As I said, the Three of Wands. I think you've been a little bit passive in the past, and that could have been seen as procrastination, not getting on, not making decisions, not doing. And the overall outcome here is that you are now making a decision about your future. And then this is where you're allowed to enable your plans to take place. And once you do enable your plans to take place in the future, this is when you're going to be, people are going to start recognizing, kind of start saying, actually, you know what I mean? We thought that Sagittarius was procrastinating, but actually they've been doing a lot of work on themselves, and they've done a lot of good quality work. And they're now coming up with something that is really good. And that allows you, so you might have been learning something, doing workshops, doing online courses, and it's made you into a bit of an expert in your field, which is then bringing other experts into your life. And this is what you've got to plan for. I think you've got to plan for accepting quality rather than quantity within your life. Yeah, you're getting healing from the procrastination, which is a particular thing for Sagittarius. You can procrastinate to the end of time sometimes. Kind of go, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? And I think now that's coming to an end, and it's almost as if you're kind of like going, great, fantastic, that's so good. And it feels so good to sort of finally start moving in a direction that makes sense to you, that makes you fulfilled within your projects or your business or your career path. And it's all because you're nurturing your own success. And I think that's really important. Being patient with yourself, knowing about quality rather than quantity within everything. There you go, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for being here with us. I really do appreciate it. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I'll either see you on Cymatic TV, our sister channel all about energy, or I'll see you on here for the monthly readings that will be coming out this week. And we're going to be doing them completely differently. It'd be absolutely beautiful to see you there. Yes, lovely to see you again, whichever way it is. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.